I think something most people need is motivation. That's like a big word that goes around when it comes to trying to get that person back who's just consistent. But I think all of us understand that it takes some sort of why and some sort of purpose beneath what you're doing in order to actually stay consistent in what it is you're doing. Because obviously, I wrote this down yesterday. Motivation is like a spit in the face when you're burning. So it's a temporal relief. You know, you're literally on fire and someone spit on me. It's a temporal relief. It's going to get rid of it. It's going to go away within seconds. So it's not something that you should be relying to get back. It's more so just taking action on a specific course of small tasks that you can, one, seek reward, seek finishing the task, but also finishing the task in and of itself is going to create like a block. So that way you can step. I heard yesterday, it's like you're building a wall. You don't want to build the wall on the first day with all the motivation that you have. You want to put down the finest, thickest, most perfect layer of brick first, and then do it again the next day, do it again the next day, do it again the next day. And sometime down the line, who knows when, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, couple months, then you'll actually start to enjoy the process and you wouldn't see yourself not doing just that. You wouldn't see yourself not placing a brick that day. So it's all about, instead of trying to find the motivation to like bring all the chips back in your favor, just get one chip back, then get another chip back the next day, get another chip and another chip and another chip. So it's like finding small tasks that you can do, finding very little small tasks that take some of your energy and effort to fulfill, but aren't big enough to overwhelm you. And if you do that every single day, then that dog is gonna come back. The guy who decides to show up every single day. It's like it all eventually comes if you just decide to put some sort of dedicated effort into it. You know. The other day, I had a friend tell me the other day that he's a big into church, and he used to tell me that he couldn't see himself back in the day just pick up the Bible and read it. He told me that. He said, "I honestly, George, I couldn't ever see myself picking up the Bible to read it for fun." And now he dedicates himself to church. He dedicates himself to, preaching. He dedicates himself to God and his religion. And I asked him, I was like, well, you didn't have the passion at first. You didn't have the motivation to do it first. He hated it at first. He didn't want to do it at first. But then, over a specific course of time, when he was just doing it daily, he grew to love it. And I think that's what a majority of us try to do when we try to get that dog back. We're trying to get back the reward of putting in the effort and getting that love for the work at the very beginning. When at the very beginning, we're going to hate it. At the beginning, we're not going to want to do it. At the beginning, we have no temptation or feeling to persist on that sort of endeavor. But just once we put down one brick every single day, waking up at the same time, eating the same food, over a set course of time, you get used to it. And then you can start applying new things. And then eventually, that's when that fucking guy comes back. That's when you show up regardless. That's when you don't miss. That's when you keep laying down those bricks. And instead of one brick, maybe you could start doing 2 bricks, 3 bricks. However, yeah, no, that's it.